Poor viewers waiting. I'm so sorry. I'm here. I'm here. I promise. Right. First, we've got to take out Lego Bionicle, which has been my go-to game every night for like the past few nights. Just like, oh, I need to play something boring before bed, so I play I play Lego Bionicle for an hour. I'm something like 40% complete on the game at this point. I'm gonna switch to our first game of the day, and our first game of the day is Naughty Bear. Wow, I'm disappearing there for a second. Naughty Bear is disappearing. The game's so bad, even the webcam doesn't want to show it. So, I tried to play this back when it came out. I had a legal adjacent copy that I played on a flashed Xbox 360 disc drive. And I hated it. I couldn't get into the game at all, and I thought it was dumb. But the great thing about... Wow, it's really struggling with this disc. Oh no. The noises it's making are fierce. Right, I'm going to take the disc out. It does look quite scratched. But normally this sort of thing clears up. This sort of thing normally clears up. Usually it just needs a little polish or something. From rim to edge. Come on, it wouldn't be existential on Wii, PS Tedium, or 360 Degrees of Boredom if there wasn't a disc that refuses to work. Fingers crossed. Did you hear that Embracer canned an unannounced Deus Ex? No, I did not hear, but that does not surprise me. They've been cancelling everything. That reading noise is upsetting. Right, okay, we're going to have to put Naughty Bear on the back burner. What I will do is I will play DVD. Play DVD. Right, what I will do then is I will grab a JTAG version of this game and we can play it on my modified Xbox at some point. But that is immensely disappointing. The Naughty Bear doesn't want to play ball. I mean, the disc isn't too bad. I mean, my Skyrim disc I got recently from Sex was worse, and that installed to the hard drive just fine. Okay, well, out the fucking window with that. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. I disappeared. Right. That I know is good. That I've always wanted to play. Okay. You're on. You have a magic hour to impress me, and if you don't impress me, I'll be very disappointed. Okay, let's try Warriors Legends of Troy. This is a Muso game based not on Romance of the Three Kingdoms or Japanese history, but instead whatever Troy was. Greek history? Roman history? I don't claim to know historical events. My historical knowledge ends at the year I was born. So, Jacob, every Xbox 360 game has a video partition, and that video partition is used to identify whether or not a game is fake or copied. If your Xbox 360 disc is scratched, somewhere on the inner ring that identifies it as an Xbox game, it can show up as a DVD, and it will play the DVD video layer. So in other words, that disc is unplayable. That disc is scratched somewhere where it shouldn't be scratched, and as a result, it does not work. But the game cost me something like £1 or £1.50 in a charity shop, so I'm not too bothered. It's disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, so let's move on to Warriors Legends of Troy. And you might have overheard me saying I've always wanted to play this, so what are there difficulty-based achievements? Let's go. Oh, secret achievements. Beat the game on hard or expert. Beat the game on expert. Kill 496 enemies while in Fury. Complete a chapter with enough items equipped to completely fill the largest item grid. Kill 500 Trojans. 300 bitches with the Trojans. Defeat an enemy hero in under 10 seconds. Right, okay. We'll play on normal. First timers, I would not recommend expert. Right, okay. We'll play on normal, because normal implies that's how it was intended to be played, right? Yo, cheats! Oh, you have to unlock them. You can't just put in a cheat code. Right, okay. Dara was hoping that there were cheats, and then cheats wouldn't disable achievements, and... Right, normal. Achilles! 1,000 Greek ships land at Troy, and at their lead is Achilles, carving a path for the rest to follow. What's Achilles' moves? Pretty standard. XXX, XX, XX, XY, XXY, XXA. Right, okay. Okay. So, it's just as complex as a standard Muso.
Sing, O Muse, of great Achilles and his wrath,
Xbox
which
buttons.
brought such woe on the men of Greece.
Xbox logo.
Sing of mighty warriors.
This is going to be a weird way of holding the cup.
Naked shore, whose unburied limbs
Xbox
devouring
controller.
dogs and hungry vultures tore. Sing of princes answering honor's call.
Do you have that achievement in Sniper Elite, shot someone in the testicles from 100 miles away? No, I've never played Sniper Elite.
The age.
Do I have that? What's this? I have Sniper Elite here! No way, Sniper Elite 3, yeah. It's in the stack of games that I singled out for this feature.
The strength of armies stood firm and defied the will.
And inside this cup, nothing special, just Lemsip.
Remind us, lest we forget, of the long, cruel years When Grecian and
I haven't had a
Trojan
coffee in like 4 days. I haven't had an energy drink in like 6 days.
in a war.
I'm very tired. A Koei presentation. Tecmo Koei Canada. Ah. So, if it's bad, blame Canada. This has been sitting in a box next to where I sleep
Have they seen us?
for like a couple of years.
They have.
And, you know, I'd turn my head to the side and go to fall asleep and I would see Warriors, Legends of Troy.
With the blood of Trojans on the edge of your swords.
So today,
Honor compels
I'm going to put it to
us
rest.
But glory awaits you. Ready your arms.
I'm going to see what this is like. It looks like a standard Muso with a realistic art style.
Arrows.
Oh no! Not Grunt A. I liked him.
Men of Troy.
It'd be so much better if I was playing this. Thank you. Right.
Weapons ready, men.
30 frames per second! Oh yeah. What about Grunt B? I think I'm playing as him. Oh, right, okay. That's my special. Maybe I don't want to activate that. Leos instead of kills. Maybe that's like some fancy, like, historic name for the word kill. Oh, it's combo. It's like a combo meter. Couldn't they have said combo? So I have a strafe button, and I have a defend button. So defend is RT, strafe is LT. I can pick up weapons off the floor. Oh! Okay, there's some depth.
Watch
No
out.
run button. It seems that you automatically run like a short moment after pushing the stick all the way.
We'll have to go around Achilles.
Oh, better, better watch out, Achilles. You don't want to get hit in the heel. That would be really bad for you. The game is trying to teach me about combos, but the slowdown is just, like, confusing me. Okay. Stop prompting me about it now. I know how to kill enemies,
Show
alright?
them what the greatest sons of Achaia are made
I've
of.
played Muso Spoonie before. Cleo's gives promised health that will be restored when leaving a battle. Ah! Okay, so the better your combo, the more health you get back when a fight is over. Promised health. Is that like the grey bar? Oh, right, okay, LT is a lock-on of some description. Okay. Okay, this is neat. I like this enough. I mean, it's nothing spectacular, but I like it enough.
Arrows! Cover yourself!
A tricky question from Old Greek. What walks on 4 legs, sometimes 3 and sometimes 2? Is it a walking clock? I think it's some kind of walking clock. But, do you have a walking clock in there? It's a human being, obviously. It's a very famous a very famous riddle. And of course, it's appeared in like a billion video games, including Nier. I think it's one of the riddles you have to answer for the tree. Okay, making me stop and hold my shield up is not the flex you think it is. It's boring from a gameplay perspective. A young boy answered it to become king. Wow, they let anybody become a king now. Even young boys. I'm sorry, but we've got to assume that someone was there, you know, fletching these arrows, right?
You trespass, Greek. You will go no
To coin a
farther.
line from my Star Wars livestream, there's not that many arrows in the fucking galaxy. Oh, thank you for waiting and watching me kill your leader. Oh, that was glorious. Who wants some?
By the
Oh wait, no, they were on my side. I think they were just surrounding
They spit
him so he couldn't get away.
What are they? Face us with your spears like men! Cowards!
Yeah, cowards.
We should follow the river to the north, Achilles. Perhaps then we can find a path up to the ridge.
Follow the river to the north. That means we've got to get our feet wet? Oh. We're fighting on land, not the sea.
The men on that ship are outnumbered. We should help.
Right, I'm gonna activate my warrior mode. My rage. I'm infected with rage. Oh! Oh, I see. An easy way to get more promised health. You get a guaranteed 10 for every one you impale. So that encourages you to whittle them down and then impale them. I mean, I don't think this is likely to become my next, you know, Muso of choice. Especially when I've got Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn waiting for me to play through. But this is, you know, this is decent. Yeah, so this is how we get more promised health. Is to stab people, run them through with the sword. Steal my my friend's kills. Now I see you got to get a combo of like 500 for that achievement. That seems doable, but it also seems kind of challenging. It actually feels like like it might be difficult. It might be an achievement, you might say. Have I played Rise, Son of Rome? No, I never have. Back when it came out, I did not have an Xbox One. Then it released on PC, but I heard it had microtransactions. I don't know if that's true or not, but, you know, Xbox had really dropped the ball with the Xbox One announcement and reveal. And at that point, anything negative I heard about Microsoft, whether it was true or not, I believed it. Because I had been swayed in that generation. PS4 was the way to go. Microsoft, you know, doesn't want people to buy pre-owned games. Microsoft doesn't want people to use their console offline. Back then, you've got to remember, my internet connection was being served through a copper drop wire that went through a tree. So, you know, quite often my internet would cut out, if you remember from the early days of my live streams. So I couldn't really have a console that was always online back then.
You commit suicide, warrior.
It was unrealistic. Meanwhile, the PS4, you know, was relatively old-fashioned by comparison. First Blood. What's that? If you don't, we have a console for you, it's called Xbox 360. Is that what you mean? Yeah, I remember that. Jeff Keighley absolutely owned Don Matrick there, and just... as soon as we saw the end of him, we saw an improved Xbox. Xbox under Phil was extremely positive, and I'm hoping that Xbox under Sarah Bond will be just as positive. Just as positive too. I have high hopes. Oh shit, there's a time limit. I didn't even notice that. Oh, you watched that E3 for the first time. And it was really bad. Yeah, it was. I was stunned by how much Microsoft just dropped the ball on the Xbox One. You know, we've got a console that you can plug your TV into and you can watch your sports. I'm like, hold on. Watch my sports? I'm sorry.
Achilles, quickly.
No mercy. Perform 20 finishes. Okay, cool.
Now.
Right, that's it. Rage time. How come all these people are, like, amazingly good at fighting, but I pull up Dynasty Warriors and every robot dies in, like, 2 hits? The Xbox One was going to be called the Xbox 280. Really? I honestly thought they should have just called it Xenon, because that was such a great name. Fucking militia captains, don't die! Annoying.
We should get to the stone thrower before it inflicts more damage.
Get the stone thrower. Okay. Xbox Edge. That sounds pretty good.
Is this a warrior? Or simply a wall of hide?
You know people would have made fun of it, right?
Bones!
I would have cleared the path up to the ridge, but there were too many enemies and they kept blocking my attacks. You don't You don't know me. Cut, cut, cut. Stab, stab, stab.
Push, Achilles. A battle worthy of legend, is it not?
Victory over a wooden beast.
Still, it was a victory. And many more await.
I heard about that, the controller prototype with a smell function. Silly idea. I don't think we can accurately synthesize smells just yet. I would say keep that technology for maybe VR. It's a bit unnecessary on a game console. Items are available for purchase. Wow, jeez. Upgrade to the grid. Small ring of Zeus, small ring of Ares, small ring of Hermes, broken arrow of Athena.
Such was the beginning of the end of Troy. On that sad day,
The fall of
the
Troy,
shining
you could say.
shores were ravaged by the savage thunder of 1,000 ships, carrying the kings and princes of Greece, led by Agamemnon, king of Mycenae, like Charon leading the dead across the river Styx into the jaws of Hyades.
Hail, Odysseus, and well met.
We've got the Trojans on the run.
We
Got the Trojans.
stayed in the safety of your Achilles.
Mind your tongue, Achilles. We all answer to my brother Agamemnon.
Never mind him, Menelaus. Achilles forgets that some men are built for combat, some to lead.
And some are so.
What would you have us do, King Agamemnon?
I'm relying on all of you to secure the area around our future camp. Waste no time. Now, brother, we must see about the unloading of our ships. There is much to be done.
They disrespecting my brother Achilles
Listen,
like that.
There are a number of positions we must secure if we are to defend this area.
Oh. I'm playing as someone else.
Trojans!
Do I have throwing knives? I do, apparently.
Agamemnon thinks he can order me to do his bidding.
Agamemnon leads at the request of
Block
Menelaus.
incoming arrows again.
My oath to serve him.
Arrows! Cover
One track,
yourselves!
one track pony. What? One trick pony. Stab. Welcome the new head of PlayStation, Don Matrick. Is that true? Did he... I thought he went to, like, Apple or something. Everybody ends up with everyone eventually, right? I mean, Mark Cerny of Sony, you know, was developing games for the PC engine and the turbo graphics. Everyone ends up everywhere eventually. And Tim Sweeney of Epic Games, as we all know, is the developer of the famous DOS game Sex 2. Actually, I'm not sure if that was the one he made. There's one that has his name in the credits. And I've always wanted to ask him if it was really him. If Tim Sweeney really developed that one sex game for DOS. You know, with the really elaborate animations. It's got to be seen to be believed. Objective failed? But you didn't tell me I had an objective! I'm meant to be psychic now, as well as a strong warrior. Yo, what if they made an Elder Scrolls Muso? How great would that be? You make your own character and you pick your class. You know, you pick your class and you pick your race. Then you run into battle. Oh, that'd be so good. Come on, Bethesda, license it out. License out Elder Scrolls to Koei Tecmo and Omega Force. You know you want to. Well, I'm gonna say it. This does not feel like a Muso. This does not feel Muso-like. I mean, it's fine. But, it doesn't feel like Dynasty Warriors. It feels more like a bad version of Trinity. On the PS3. But you know, at least I can see this game. Trinity on the PS3 has like a really nasty oil painting filter smeared all over it all the time. This plays like a bad version of that. But maybe that's just because I'm missing some important gameplay mechanic. Maybe my attack timings are so bad that, you know, I'm not dealing decent damage. Maybe it's like One-Chanbara, right? And a perfectly timed attack does more damage. Maybe that's how I'm supposed to knock Militia Captain's shield off. I almost said Melissa Captain. If you're so smart, explain this, Clarissa! Melissa! Well, I got a couple of achievements, so even if I move on, this game is on my gamer tag forever now. A Hi-Fi Rush anime. I like your thinking. I'm gonna court controversy here. Hi-Fi Rush Saturday morning cartoon. I know. I should hang up my weeb. I should hang up my weeb coat. But I would love to see a Hi-Fi Rush Saturday morning cartoon.
More Trojan sheep yearning for slaughter.
Trojan sheep? No, they used to make them out of pig's guts. Not sheep.
Enemy reinforcements are approaching.
We cannot let them retake our
Defeat the Trojan reinforcements. Fucking hell. Back off! Kill 50 enemies while in fury. Is that like a cumulative? Back off, back off, back off, back off. I'm not in battle anymore. Give me my health back. Thank you. Right. Okay. Is that cheap? Yeah, probably. Do I care? Not particularly. It's a little bit embarrassing, but I can live with it. Beyblade style cartoon. I kind of imagine the animation quality to be sort of along the lines of Monsuno. You know, sort of like that. Not quite anime. An Elder Scrolls series, that would be best in live action TV form, I think. Isn't there something like that happening? Oh, that's right, a Fallout series. Yeah, I don't have much faith in that.
I must finish it.
Why would the kings of the Ithacans, Myrmidones, Salaminoi, Mykanaioi, and many more set sail in 1,000 ships?
All this game is like really elaborate names.
It was in Sparta.
When Kipiopolis and Kaleidoscope
Those same kings
were
who
assembled
together
with the
not to wage war,
Kibliotides,
but to compete for the love
King Mykonos
of the beautiful
Kopliopolia.
Helen, daughter
Yeah.
of Tindarios,
Tindarios, king of Sparta.
It seems you have a problem to solve, King Tindarios.
Welcome, my
King Oreos.
King of Ithaca. Indeed, I
Make an Xbox Cinematic Universe.
am to choose one of them to be my daughter's husband.
I don't trust today's modern writing
The others
to
might
do an
think
Xbox
cause
Cinematic
trouble.
Universe justice.
I've refused all their gifts. They show no undue preference. I cannot send them away for fear of losing friendships and creating enemies.
Happily, I am not part of your problem. My heart is already taken by Penelope.
Have you asked my brother for his daughter's hand?
I may need your help in that regard.
Why don't I get to play as the fat guy?
Challenger!
The fat guy looks pretty
These
powerful.
games won't decide who wins Helen's hand. She has asked me to choose Menelaus. I do not want to refuse her. What can I do?
I think I may have the solution to your problem. But in return, I need your help persuading your brother to relinquish the hand of the lovely Penelope.
Always the schemer, Odysseus. If you can help secure a peaceful marriage for my Helen, then I will intercede in your name for Penelope's hand.
It's very simple. What you need is an oath
An oath.
to be given by all of them before you announce your choice.
An oath. What kind of an oath? I swear before the princes of the world and the Olympians in the sky.
I swear before the princes of the world and the Olympians in the sky.
To protect the marriage of Helen, Queen of Sparta, no matter who shall be her husband.
To protect the marriage of Helen, Queen of Sparta, no matter who shall be her husband.
So were the kings of Greece tricked into peace by a simple oath.
You know, you can buy Clearasil. That'll sort that out for you. Eh?
Menelaus, you are my husband.
And the gods laughed at these simple acts of men, for they knew that within that simple oath was sown the tragedy that would launch the 1,000 ships.
Hailed. The Trojans fight back under the leadership of Hector, the greatest of King Priam's sons. There we go. Hector. Gem of Perseus. Small Ring of Poseidon. Learn Quick Attack Chains 5 and 6. Sure, why not? That's an interesting mechanic. I've not come across a Muso with an equipment system like that before.
What happened next will be debated until the end of time. Some say Helen willingly left her husband to follow Paris back to Troy. Others insist he abducted her against her will.
Helen, I cannot leave here with just the memory of the last few days. Come with me to Troy.
But I must take pause and leave the story of Prince Paris for another time.
Oh, we enter in the filler arc.
Of Aphrodite's treachery and the young prince's folly. Who can blame Menelaus for claiming his right to retribution? Enraged, he called on the kings and princes of Greece to honor their oath with promises of rich plunder and treasure. So was assembled the greatest army the world had ever seen.
I got cucked. I call on all the kings and princes of Greece.
The leadership of powerful Agamemnon, Menelaus's brother, king of Mycenae.
Wow.
The mighty walls of Troy loomed above the Greeks and dashed any hope of a quick and easy war. Those who retreated behind the impregnable walls found refuge and safety. Many of those who were caught outside either found solace in a cruel and sudden death or abject desperation in lifelong slavery. The Trojans rallied. They stormed out of their gates in defense of their homes, their families, their king. Fiercer blood runs through the veins of those who defend, and fiercer still runs the blood through the veins of men when they follow a great leader like Hector. bravest of Priam's sons, he was the one who led his men in aid of those still beyond the walls.
Let's see what this guy plays like then. Oh man, I'm so tired.
Help us! God, save us! Inside the
I might
gates!
have a sneaky
Hurry!
coffee.
Hector, there are more citizens left in the fields.
Rescue the Trojan civilians. Okay. What we're going to do is run past all enemies then, and focus on... these mission markers in the map then.
My lords! Help us, please!
Oh, come on, I was holding down right trigger! I was holding down right trigger! I was even using my rage and it wasn't enough. I really don't like this one. More enemies here. All I want to do is save the fucking civilians. Oh my god. Alright, take care, Jacob. More enemies.
Get to the city.
Right.
You'll be safe inside Troy's
Okay.
walls.
I do have to kill every single enemy that's floating around them for it to count. Up the river. How are they that good a shot with arrows? I'm a moving target. A moving target? Come on.
Please, don't leave us to die.
Just heal over. Is that not every enemy here? If I actively try to rescue 30 and the game is like, no, you can't rescue 30, the disc goes back in the box and I throw the box out of the window. I will do it.
Hurry!
They see me rolling, they hating.
Get within the city walls!
Seriously? You're gonna make a Chamillionaire reference? Yeah, we've got this totally serious historical Muso, right? What should we call our achievement? Oh, let's make a Chamillionaire reference. That's cringe.
No! Leave us be!
Absolute cringe.
Get to the city. The
Right,
Greeks are
okay.
setting up a camp
The
nearby.
civilians have been
We should
rescued.
drive them back.
Get to the Greek gathering point. Oh! Get me to the Greek. I could do that. So long, Bowser!
One of the Myrmidons. Be on your guard, Hector. Their reputation is not exaggerated.
You must be a Trojan prince, brother to the snake.
Hey! Isn't that the guy from Soul Calibur 5? Patroclus Alpha.
Why Why do you fight to protect a coward? You cannot win against the might of Greece.
Wow. Return to last checkpoint. That's fine. So near the end of the fight, he just decides he's going to attack constantly instead of rarely.
Why do you fight to protect a coward?
I don't fight to protect shit. All my paper's legit.
You cannot win against the might of Greece.
It's 1, 2. Oh no, it's not even a consistent number of swipes.
Your brother hides behind your... Curse you, son of Troy. We'll meet again.
Beat an enemy hero. Okay. Rescue 30 civilians. Give me my points. What do you mean secondary objectives 1 of 2? Bellerofontes. We are just making up names now. XXXY, XXXA. Hey, Draven, how's it going? Gem of Bellerofontes. Gem of Triton. Like from The Little Mermaid. Yeah?
And yet, why did Priam not return Helen?
Why did
to
Priam not
Menelaus,
return
her
Helen?
husband? So much suffering, so many lives would have been spared.
They're making up a bunch of names now.
Nothing simple is
The ramen place was closed because they went back to
Fear and
Japan for a
doubt
2-week
fester
holiday.
secretly
Oh.
in the hearts of men, condemning
La
their
men.
lives
La men.
to
So you She had Malaysian food instead. What did you have?
Which he hid from all who knew him until his shameful act reared its
And while
dark
this
head
cutscene is playing,
and
I am
came
going
back
to
face him.
secure myself my bottle of bubblegum.
Retribution. It happened
Okay.
years before the war, when the gods looked favorably upon Troy and showered it with peace.
A fried rice dish called nasi goreng.
That year, the altars were kept burning with offerings to the gods. King Priam sought the best bull in the land and offered it as a prize in a tournament. It was a great day. The first day of the end.
There's also mie goreng, which is the noodle equivalent.
Of Troy, Alexandros the Shepherd.
Noodles and ramen aren't the same thing? Correct, it's noodles and noddles. A Ribena sunrise. It sounds like a Cypress Hill song.
Isn't he?
It's my
Ribena
bull,
sunrise!
stolen from my herd.
It's a prize offered by King Priam for the games. Are you saying the king stole it?
His servants did, to keep the gold they were to buy it with. It's my bull.
Well, if you want to get it back, you've got quite a challenge on your hands. That is
I want my
Defoe's
bull back.
Prince of Troy. I hear he's the finest swordsman of Priam's many sons. And Hector, the eldest prince.
Sparring against common men was an easy task, but facing Deiphobos was too much of a risk for Alexandros. Instead of competing for the bull against Troy's champions, the young shepherd untied the ropes holding the beast and pulled it out of the arena.
Ribena
Deiphobos
orange
would
juice,
not
soda
stand
water,
for this insult
and lots of
went
ice.
after the young man.
By
Alexandros
comparison,
fled to the streets of Troy,
today,
to the altar of Zeus, where he
I had a
hoped to find
McDonald's
sanctuary.
with a cold Coke Zero. What did I have? Oh,
Is Paris?
the fajita chicken wrap.
Son of Priam has returned.
It's got like a sriracha mayo in it.
Don't
very
speak
nice.
to me of my lost son. Your delusions have brought me enough pain already, Cassandra.
He is your son.
Young man, who is your father?
My father was Agelaus, a shepherd, as am I.
Agelaus. He was a valued servant in my court. The man I trusted to take my Paris.
You are the torch which brings fire and death to Troy.
Great king! King Priam!
Father!
Forgive
I'm
me,
sure for
Lord
someone
King.
who's really
Have
into
mercy. I could not bring myself to do what you
history,
asked of me.
this game might be
Have
fascinating.
mercy on him. It is
But I'm
I.
waiting until we hit
I
the
who
hour
should be
mark,
punished
you know?
for disobeying you,
An
sir.
hour of this played. Because we were fumbling for 7 minutes trying to get Naughty Bear to work. Ah, you bought a backflow incense holder where the smoke goes down through the cone and into a sculpture. Ah, yes.
The sacred seer.
I've seen one
You would be the
that
ruler
is
of
a Crash Bandicoot in his cart, and the smoke comes out of the exhaust at the back.
and end his life.
Very cool.
From this moment on, you are a true prince of Troy, my Paris, and none shall ever threaten you again.
A sculpture where the smoke...
So was Paris returned.
It's a
to
woman's
Priam's
bust and the smoke comes out of the
The
nipples.
Shepherd Prince became
That-
known throughout the Troas.
That, I think, would be a bit too
and strength.
egregious in the
It was
office, I think.
A goddess of love, who years later drove Paris to Sparta and into Helen's arms.
I'll settle on what I've been doing, which is jamming incense sticks under heavy objects. I do have burners, it's just, you know, sometimes it's easier just to jam an incense stick underneath something heavy. Is the incense dog still around? He's somewhere, but as soon as that video was finished recording, I took it out of his mouth, because it's dangerous to have an incense stick. Even though the likelihood of setting fire to it is incredibly low, it's risky to have an incense stick sticking out of something plastic.
Helen watched the battle waged in her name and felt the
What I can do is, like,
same as a dying beast,
jam it in underneath,
above it,
like, the microphone, so that's nice and heavy.
its carcass. Likewise did Paris endure the scorn from Greek and Trojan.
This is a lot of cutscenes.
He was not
If I wanted to watch a movie, I'd play God of
the
War.
only hope for their deliverance. This was, after all, his fight, his cause, his battle to win or lose.
Helen, do not blame yourself for Troy's
Ah, in-game. Here we go.
I am the one who caused it, and I am the one
Finally. Whee! Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Can't stick around, gotta keep moving on. Save Daphos. There's Daphos over here.
Why are you here, Paris? Has Helen driven
Dave
you from her
Phobos.
bed?
Leave Dave Phobos alone! Fuck me dead! Oh my god. Assuming this isn't actually named Evade the Fuzz. No, so the original plan was to play Naughty Bear. The police in Naughty Bear are called the Fuzz, right? Because, you know, they're all bears. But, unfortunately, Naughty Bear is scratched so bad in, like, the sub-channel area that the Xbox 360 sees it as a DVD and not a game. Oh my god! He's getting reamed! Why did he run into the other enemies? What is your problem? Fucking hell. Oh. This Naughty Bear I've had for a while. Gotta be at least a couple of years. Sometimes it just happens like that, you know, people don't take the best care of their games, typically, right? If you buy something in a charity shop, there's always a chance it's going to be scratched. But the thing about owning a game like Naughty Bear, right, is you can't exactly go out and buy Naughty Bear today, brand new. So if I have the physical game and I have the physical disc and it doesn't work, what's the difference between that and downloading a JTAG version off of Internet Archive? There really isn't much of a difference, is there? Really. So that's my justification, you know. If I've got it, I still technically own it, right? That's the way I see it. And of course, it depends on who you ask. There'll be people who say, oh, if you own it and your copy's damaged, you don't own it. But, you know, the data is still on that disc.
I cannot believe my eyes. There are no altars to hide behind out here.
Right? Data is still on that disc.
Why are you here, Paris? Has Helen driven you from her bed?
Yeah, same. When I trade in games, I get, you know, I get told how well I treat them. Yeah, they never have to resurface anything. I thought about disk resurfacing, but I can't justify it. You know, like, if I dealt with a lot of disk-based media, like, maybe in the future if I add DVDs to pillage the file, if I do, like, the, you know, instead of junk tape lotto, it's like, dire disc bingo or something like that. Or, what does DVD stand for? Something versatile disc, like digital versatile disc? Dynamic versatile disc? So it'd be like DV Disco or something. It's a terrible idea. It'll never catch on. But I wouldn't have any justification for, like, having a disc resurfacer unless, you know, I was doing regular disc-based content. Like, in terms of game discs, it's typically, like, most of the discs I have are going to work, generally, right? What's just... Yeah, he's starting to take damage again. These are just mooks! These are just cheapo mooks! How could you be taking damage from cheapo mooks that I can kill in one hit?
I may deserve
Oh my god!
But it is time I face the consequences of what I have done.
Yeah, I can't imagine a resurfacer is very cheap.
Our men need our help. Lead the way. Let's restore their faith in us and in your honor.
Need to know if there's anybody who can repair a really fucked GameCube disc. I got a copy of Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Disc is damaged to the point where it definitely won't play in a GameCube. Like, it's definitely unplayable. I haven't tested it, because I just know for a fact the disc is damaged beyond repair. There is something akin to warped plastic on the bottom of the disc. And I figure there might be somebody who can resurface that. But I can't imagine it would be very cheap. It's a game I'd be willing to resurface because it's rare. You know. And it's probably worth over 100 now. If it were in working order. It's got manual there. It's in a box. Inlays there. It's just the surface of the disc is kind of warped. And I reckon there might be someone who can fix that. It's not so much a deep scratch as it is like a crater. Yeah, I don't know whether the solution would be to warp the plastic back into shape somehow. Oh my god! This fucking game! Why am I still playing this? You've got many options.
You have our thanks! The success bodes well, brother. Let's hurry to aid the rest of our men.
I've got Sniper Elite 3 here. I'll save that because Jacob expressed an interest in that, and Jacob is gone. So I'll save that for another time. I've still got plenty of games I can check out. Polisher? Maybe.
Paris,
I would
only wish for
essentially show the disc to someone who's an expert and ask them what they would do. And if they say, oh, I would do this, you know what, I'll give you, and they give me close to what I paid for it, then okay, fine. I would just let them buy it off me. Hey, tack! Rolling. But of course, they already made a Chamillionaire reference in the achievements, so I don't like this game as a result, because, you know, It's alright when the streamer makes a Chameleonaire reference, but when the game's achievements make a Chameleonaire reference, that is cringe. Yeah, a Limp Bizkit reference would have been better. If the achievement said Tactical Air Raid Vehicle, I think I would have chuckled. Oh, I've got 10 Oreos. I better back out so they fill my health. 14 Oreos. Yeah. Yeah, the health system in this is really weird. Basically, the higher your combo, the more health it will give back to you when the combat ends. So it forces you to retreat, so it refills your health bar. It's kind of not good. Right. Hands up, hands down, back up, back up. What you want to do now? Keep yeah. What? Where was this game made? Canada. It's alright, I don't hold you responsible, Draven. It's fine.
Onward, Paris! You are riding on the wings of victory!
Okay, if you want a historical Muso like this, but you want to have a good time, pick up Arslan, Warriors of Legend. That's actually a good Muso that's like got a historical vibe to it. It's not based on real history, of course it isn't, but, you know. The prince is a pretty boy who, you know, looks incredibly feminine. And, you know, probably still would, so... If you think about it that way, it's the superior game anyway. Who are the deads? Koei Tecmo Canada, I think it said, on the opening of the game. Like, I wasn't even aware there was a Koei Tecmo Canada.
That should do. It's not yet enough. I need to face the man I've wronged. You want to issue a challenge? Are you sure, brother? It's the only way. For better or for worse, the war ends today.
Back to FMV again.
May the gods be with you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was...
I wish you well, brother.
I put the box. Here.
Menelaus, the last time I saw you,
Koei
I
Tecmo
greeted you
games
as a friend.
LTE.
Today, I meet you as my enemy.
It's on the opening,
Today,
I think.
one of us shall fall
There
for the love of
was
Helen.
a Koei Tecmo Canada
If
from
it is to
2001 to
you
2013.
promise that the kings of Greece leave Troy
Did this
forever?
game close
And
them?
if you are the one to
2011.
grace the gates of Hydas tonight, will Helen be returned to me?
Those are the terms.
So be it.
Oh, great, we get a fight.
One of us dies today, Menelaus.
I'm mistaken for wanting to use my shield. When he hits me, I should be evading him. Like this. Not blocking.
Do not have any doubt, Shepherd Prince. Charon is waiting for you.
But yeah, evade. Right, activate phase 2 already. I'm ready. Phase 2 me.
I welcome you to my home.
Like, this isn't as bad as Bladestorm. Like, I think it goes Bladestorm worst, then this, then something like Arslan Senki. Oh, you reckon this was 300 inspired? It might have been. It might have been because of the success of 300. I mean, if that's the case, just get the license for 300. I wonder whatever happened to that Gladiator game. Because we were supposed to be getting a sort of, like, spiritual successor last year. And that never happened. I wonder if it got cancelled in the end.
Helen chose to leave with me, Menelaus.
Oh, achievement unlocked. Defeat Menelaus in a duel for the hand of Helen. Well, I'm getting achievements. I can live with that.
You have fought for many long years.
It's totally not the reason why we're playing games on Xbox 360.
I will end the war which I started.
It is. Mostly the reason why. Why I like doing 360 as a platform. Well, if I meant to lose anyway, why did I have to win? And I clearly had the upper hand in that fight, so I barely took any damage. What? What just happened? Yo! Adrienne's Revenge, welcome. The legendary Adrienne's Revenge.
Aphrodite came to my aid.
Team captain on Low Res. The gaming pod show, quiz show, podcast thing. Yeah, apparently we have magic now.
Trojan prince shows in a challenge of his own issue? Is this what Helen left me for?
For sorcery! A comedy gaming panel show? Yeah, that's it. That's
We
it.
cannot abandon him. He's our father's son. It's useless. The gods have already determined our fate.
I'm glad I can finally be here to watch you. Yeah, you've managed to find your way to YouTube. $2,784 Clios. Oh, I might be able to afford something this time. Let's take a look. So just for some context on... it's a shame that it's this game you finally catch him on. Yeah, right. Alt1, welcome. So, just for some context for Adrienne, 360 Degrees of Boredom is me just picking random games from my Xbox 360 collection and playing them for a little while, and if I like them, great. If I don't like them, or I get bored of them, I switch to something else. And it's not just, you know, to get a couple of achievement points, but at the same time, I've earned 70 gamer score today. Although singular trophies or achievements isn't what Adrienne's about. Adrienne is a trophy hunter who collects platinum trophies. So, you know, a couple of small achievements here and there means nothing. Means nothing to Adrienne. Must be a platinum trophy. So Skyrim. Yeah, I've started playing it casually. I played it for about 4 hours. It's all right. I see what people see in it. You happen to have WWE All-Stars. Let me see. Do I have a WWE game in the pile? I think I did have a WWE game in the pile. Tell you what, I'm about to quit out of this game anyway, so if I've got a WWE game, I am going to switch to it. Charm of Aristeria. Inflicts slightly more damage. Please. Broken Arrow of Athena. Increase Fury. Yes. Copy from Paris. It's Resident Evil 4's attaché case. I just realized. It's RE4's attaché case. So challenges, how does this work? Oh, there's arenas. Okay, let's see. Well, I'm not likely to return to this one, but it seems okay. It seems okay. Let me see if I got a WWE game here, and if I do, I will pop it in. But I think it's not a good one. From what I remember. Yeah, I see it now. It's not a good one. It's not a good one. But we're gonna switch to it anyway! Oh boy! Not a good one? Even better. Yeah, precisely. Ooh, will this one even read? Let's give it a go. Let's real Lady Marmalade up this shit. See if we can get this one to read. I love it because the wrestler on the front is wearing a belt with stars on it, and only 2 of the stars are lit up. So they're basically admitting to it only being a 2 out of 4 star game. WWE 13! Is this one any good? The Whoa! An update? The WWE Attitude Era. Relive the raucous and groundbreaking Attitude Era in an all-new single-player campaign told through historic WWE footage and epic matches. Right. Content ID up the wazoo then. Okay. We made a character that looked like Nacho Libre on this. Oh, does this have a wrestler creator? Create superstars, arenas, stages, finishing moves, and entrances. Go online to share and download creations to add to your game. Oh, we need to see if there are really cursed wrestlers that we can download. Okay, I've read it. I've read it. I've read it. It's crashed. I'm holding down the home button. That was a full system crash. What? Right. It's not scratched so much as it's like cloudy with a chance of meatballs. So what I'm going to do is just try to get some of that cloud off. Flagrant weeb. Come on. I know. Doesn't look anything like me. Smudgy? Smudgy. Yeah, maybe not cloudy. Maybe more smudgy. Play game. Worries me when it hangs on play game. It's not as bad as play DVD, which is what Naughty Bear was doing. Very disappointing. I would have loved to have played more Naughty Bear today. Right. Work, damn it. If it doesn't work, I'm putting another hour into Skyrim. Please don't try this at home. Hey! Wait, we're in. Oh no, content ID. I didn't think this through. Audio jungle. 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 La di da di da di da di da di da di da. Audio jungle. La 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 la. Where is my in-game volume control? Oh my god, this doesn't have volume control? What kind of game doesn't have audio control? What kind of game doesn't have audio? Oh my god! Fucking hell. There's no volume slider? Right, okay. Expect the hit. I had a look in options. There was nothing in options. I'll go back, I'll show you. Options. In-game manual. Match creator. Gameplay. Match option. Aha! See it. We're good. Whew! Alright. WWE Creations. Swagger. Swagger Jagger. Swagger Jagger. I don't hear loading sounds anymore. Oh no! It's frozen again! It's this guy's fault! The disc looks absolutely fine. I reckon that this console's disk drive is bad. I mean, some games work fine, like Lego Bionicle. I play for an hour every night, and it's fine. Right, well, I said that if WWE didn't work, I'd play Skyrim. It's time for my stealthy archer, Dark Elf, to resume his journey to learn how to shout very loudly. Well, I know Foos! Maybe at some point I'll learn Ra and Da, and then... Right. I have this installed to the hard drive inside the 360, so the disc is only here to confirm that I am allowed to play this. Oh yeah, that's right! I didn't download the patch last time, because I wanted the full 1.0 experience. As it turns out, the 1.0 experience on 360 is practically bug-free. I was stunned. Let's pull down the update. Let's pull down the title update. It's 26 meg. It's 26 meg update. Why not? And this edition. Somebody originally, like the previous owner, had this blue tack to like their bedroom wall or something. Wow. Oh, so cool. You've been signed out of your profile and now return to the main menu. Okay. I don't remember signing out. Right. Okay. So what version are we on now? Doesn't actually say on the title screen on Xbox for some reason. Does it appear in the credits? No. Doesn't show the version number. Right, so where was I? Desperately trying to raise my stealth and archery. Well, I barely played this game, you see. Like, my experience with Skyrim is so...
Why bother visiting?
So non-existent that the stream we did the other day, that was the first time in forever I had played Skyrim for more than like 10 minutes. And okay, I remember what I was doing now. I was on my way to meet some old people. Like, I was saying this last time, but what I really wanted was for Skyrim VR to not be shit. But the graphics are so ugly, and you can't see more than like 3 feet ahead of you. Okay, taking a while to load the open world there. Got me a little bit worried. Right. So... I am trying to get to... Speak to the Greybeards. There's got to be a way up this cliff, then. Oh, yeah. Adrian's got the platinum so many times. Each different platform has a different platinum trophy. Each different version. I find this version kind of quaint with how sort of ugly it is. Well, I read something about an Oblivion remaster being done in the Unreal Engine. Don't know how true that is, but Virtuos, I think, the same people who are working on the Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. That kill cam was extremely gratuitous and unnecessary. Can I not get my arrow back? Son of a bitch. Do I have to worry about more wolves up here? It's a goat. Ah. Shoot. Is this game quieter than the other game? Turn it up a little bit. I think Oblivion needs it more. Like, Fallout 3 is a good game.
If you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar.
But, you know, you can still sort of play it.
Strange days.
Oblivion is locked to PC, Xbox 360, and PS3. You know, like, Fallout 3 you can play on Xbox Series, Xbox One. Actually, to be fair, I think Oblivion you can play on Xbox Series, Xbox One. But you know what I'm getting at. Like, Oblivion needs a remaster more. Like, Fallout 3 is, you know, it's not a perfect game, it's a flawed game. But it's mechanically better than... Right, okay. It's mechanically better than Oblivion. I really don't like having to use weapons other than my bow and arrow. Ugh. Son of a bitch. My last save was coming out of the inn. Why a level 7 Ice Wolf? Come on. These loading times are phenomenal. I need to raise my archery.
On your way up the 7,000 steps again?
7,000 steps. Is it actually 7,000 steps? Has anybody counted it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. I've lost interest. Oh, sweet. Leg of goat. Right. Now I know that son of a bitch is coming. Gonna save just before. Then gonna give him a fuss. I don't think they bothered to, like, count that it was 7,000 steps. I think it was just like, it's probably 7,000. That sounds about right. Nobody's ever going to count them all. Hey Todd Howard, you said 7,000 steps, but there are only 5,923 official stone steps in the game. Have them executed. Very funny, guys. I was in the chess club. There's definitely 7,000 steps. I know how to count. It just works, okay? Oh no, another enemy! I'm hidden. It's just a regular wolf. But that was a good shot. Oh! Hello, goatee boy. I'm looking forward to getting my sneak skill all the way up. That's the build I want this playthrough. Is stealthy elf. Which means really I should be crouching everywhere. So that's the only way to get your sneak up. Well, that and speak to a Khajiit. Which is why I haven't been spending any money. So I want to find a Khajiit that can just train me in sneaking. However, I have settled on a dark elf for this playthrough. It's right way up now. Pretty sure I was down there a moment ago. Of all the playthroughs you've done, you've never touched alchemy or enchanting. So you don't have to get good at enchanting or alchemy. Okay, fantastic. That is a load off my mind. Because the Mages Guild in Oblivion, like, kind of had you fuck around with a little bit of that stuff. Memory serves. Must get Up. Hill. The way Todd intended. Well, doing it with a horse is the right way, right? Because, you know, in the unpatched 1.0, horses can climb vertical walls. They use it in speedrunning. I'm definitely lost now, though. I don't even know which one is up anymore. Hadn't even occurred to me to use speech. Like, the only things I've touched so far this playthrough are stealth and archery. To increase the damage of bows. How have you gone so off path? Life is an adventure. You craft your own path, and then... and then fall off the side of a mountain. I refuse to comment. Well, if I keep wrapping around the mountain, eventually I've got to get back onto the path, right? That's how these things work. So when it comes up and goes, dun dun dun, your acrobatic skills have increased. Hey! Hey, this looks like where I have to go, right? This looks kind of like where I need to be. Your theory wouldn't have worked if you hadn't fallen down a bit. Well, I thought it was up on the top of the mountain. Yo, check it out, I'm hidden. This old man'll never know what hit him. Excuse me? Excuse me?
So, a Dragonborn appears at this moment in the turning of the age. First, let us see if you truly are Dragonborn. Let us taste of your voice. Shout for us, Dragonborn. I am Master An. Now, tell me, Dragonborn, why have you come here? We are here to guide you in that pursuit, just as the Greybeards have
Okay.
sought to guide those of
I am the
dragon
dragon blood.
who came before you.
I am the dragonborn.
You are not the first. There have been many of the dragon blood since Akatosh first bestowed that gift upon mortal kind.
Uh-huh.
Whether you are the only dragonborn of this age, that is not ours to know. You are the only one that has been revealed thus far. That is all I can say. You have shown that you are Dragonborn. You have the inborn gift. But
is it really a gift to be able to shout, though? Because, I mean, I can shout pretty loud. I think I might be the Dragonborn, guys.
Wind, guide you. Breath and focus. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Sky, guard you.
Speak to Angir, demonstrate your relenting force, shout, speak to the Greybeards.
Wind, sky above. We study the way of the voice, according to the teachings of our founder, Jürgen Windcaller. Very few
Can your
are
shouts
permitted
do
to
cool
study
things
books
like
of
magic and stuff?
High Hrothgar.
Oh no, I got
In your case, Dragonborn,
vampirized by that stupid cave. You remember that cave? Shit!
Their voices are too powerful for anyone not trained in the way to withstand. Even a whisper could kill you. The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do.
I was given the
Although
stupid
this
vampire's
has
gift.
often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice
Okay,
of
I
the
just want to
voice,
know what you want me to do.
you strive.
I mean, the game says speak to him. I've spoken to him.
Sky above, voice within.
What do you mean steal? I'm the Dragonborn. It belongs to me. This is my temple.
Wind, guide you. No doubt, the appearance of a Dragonborn at this time is not an accident. Your destiny is surely bound up with the return of the dragons. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear. Good. Then you will be ready for whatever lies ahead. Dragons have the...
How much of this do I have to listen to before you'll just let me proceed?
Dragonborn are sent into the world by the gods. At times, he was a after he was the Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice. Very few, but in your case, Dragon 5. When your voice
Disconnected from Xbox Live. That's not unusual.
said, you will know you are ready when your voice can open the path to him. Breath and focus.
It's really not clear what the next criteria is. Way of the voice. Speak to Angir. I've spoken to him.
wind guide you. The voice was although this gift, true mark in the contemplation of the sky. Kinnereth's. You should focus on honing your voice, and soon your path will be made clear.
Spoken to him! Why won't it progress?
Your training proceeds well, Dragon. Breath and focus. Sky above.
Why won't it progress, though?
So, a Dragonborn appeared. We will see if you truly have the gift. Poof! Shout for us, Dragonborn. Then we may have time for...
I shouted for you. I fucking shouted for you!
Poof! Shout for us, Dragonborn. I am... Now, tell me, Dragonborn. We are honored to welcome a Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Your training proceeds well. No, you should focus on Good. Then you will be ready. No, you should focus on honing your voice. Dragons, a few, what you have... Some believe that 5, when your voice can open the path. As I said, you will know. We, very few, but in your case, Dragonborn, their voices are too powerful. The voice, although this true in the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, that is your destiny. If you remember to use your voice in service to... He was a great... After he was the Jürgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice, although this true in the contemplation of the sky. Very few, but in your case, Dragonborn. 5, when your voice can open the path, you will know you are ready to speak to him.
Why doesn't the quest complete? What am I missing here? What obvious thing am I missing here? Oh boy, you're thirsty at night time. Khajiit. Khajiit has wares if you have coin.
Sky, guard you.
Completed speak to Arngeir. Okay, yes. Why did that not complete before? Every copy of Skyrim is personalized. I could believe it. Everybody gets unique glitches that are exclusive to their version. I look sickly, do I? Is that because of my vampiric curse? I remember the first time I played this game, I went out of my way to become a werewolf, and then I hated it. Sure, being a vampire is no different.
You've done a great service for me and my city. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of
Thane of
Whiterun.
Whiterun.
It's the great. I assign you Lydia as. I'll also notify my guard. We are on. Back to business.
Okay. What did they give me? Axe of Whiterun. I'm carrying too much. Uh-huh.
Prevent us. We still have a city to.
Let me guess. I stole your sweet rose.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your house Carl. It's an honor to serve you. As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service.
Oh, yes!
I'll guard you and all you own with my
Wife obtained.
Lead the way.
I now have a follower. Do you ever max out the werewolf upgrade tree? Hey, Zuvan. No, when I played this the first time many years ago, I got the werewolf powers, I hated it, and I stopped. So no, I didn't play anywhere near long enough to get, like, a werewolf, you know, upgrade tree. I might have opened up the console and like typed, you know, set AV werewolf skill or whatever. Local map. Where's the shop? Temple of Kinnereth. House of Greymane. Hall of the Dead, Dragon's Reach, Drunken Huntsman. It's probably War Maidens. So hopefully I'm getting the right way. Yeah.
Be glad you're here. Patron of the great clan battle.
Need supplies? See Bellator at his store. Sleason is a man.
Drunken Huntsman. General Goods. Hideous Cauldron. Bannered Mare. This way. Screw it, I've downloaded WWE All-Stars onto my PS Vita. Ah yes, the PS Vita. Such a good handheld. I think mine needs a charge, though. I think the last time I used it was about 4 months ago. So it needs a jolly good charge. War Maidens. That sounds like a weapon shop, doesn't it? It still said unlock.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now,
What have you got for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
Not interested in buying. Right. Studded armor of the squire. Steel war axe of cold. Steel ingot.
An axe, maybe? Or
I feel like my kettle's going to be too big.
Most of our weapons were crafted by Adrienne Abenici. My woman's an artist, is what she is.
That won't fit on his head. It's got to be something. Bolt.
Crush, clobber, slash, or slice. You got a weapon for any occasion. What are you doing that for?
Ugh. They patch it out. I remember reading something about if you put an object over their face, they can't see when you're stealing from them. Did they patch that? Do I need to clear my my console cache if I want to take advantage of that? Beef, flawless garnet. Gold, grilled leek. Key to Whiterun stables.
I've got your back.
Yo, if I take her armor off her, will she be walking around in her undies?
I'm right behind you. I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Damn it.
Lead on.
That's definitely how it works in Oblivion, I think. So what's next? Find the Red Guard woman. Bring the claw back to Lucan. I did that, though. I 100% did that. Unlocked with the key to Whiterun stables. How did I have the key? Looks like forging the numbers is a quest, but I don't need to do it yet. Sweet roll is tempting.
Man like you needs a war horse, I reckon.
Hmm. 50 bounty added to Whiterun. Oh no! Whatever will we do? I'm such an awful Thane. Can't catch me. love how stilted this is. Right. If I get off the horse.
How about we play tag? You're it. Hey, no fair. Get us
Oh. You press A somewhere where you can press A.
Well, one of us has to do something.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader... yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw. You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh?
Different claw.
I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader is back to the way it used
I'm not sure I really did anything.
Don't take this the wrong way.
You and me.
Look a little sickly.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
What do you got? Magicka. You know, I barely use my Magicka at the moment. Like, I could easily, you know... take a look at some spells. Shows the path to the current. So these, when I read them, they teach me a skill, right? Is that how it works? So if I go items, books. New skill learned. Right, I see.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need
I stole a
in general
horse.
store.
I pickpocketed the key to the stables, then realized that wasn't actually helpful.
I have a few old spell books laying about. If you want more,
And then
you'll
stole
have
a
to go to
horse.
the College of Winterhold.
I've returned the golden claw to the shopkeeper. Blast of cold that does 8 points of damage. Reaches up to level 6, will attack anything nearby. Improves the caster's armor rating by 40 points. Reanimate a weak dead body to fight for you.
Till next.
Let's go ahead and read these. Because I haven't really looked into magic yet. Oh, I see.
It's a fine day with you around.
No active. Ah! Right, okay. Thinking of becoming a magic vampiric dark elf. I just want to get a feel for everything that I can do in this game. Like, get a little feel for it. I mean, ultimately, I want to be stealthy, but the game is being negative towards my desire for stealth. If that makes any sense.
We got some furs and tree branches, paint them white, and tie them to stumps.
No active quest.
Instant frost.
Which part of Find the Red Guard Woman is not an active quest? Don't tell me I have to put work into finding stuff.
Rodnar, nobody's gonna believe that your dog is a frostbite.
Like, Oblivion and Fallout, you have like a main quest that you can follow. Right? Is there not one in this?
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
Oh, you're a wizard? I mean, you cast that spell just now, yeah? I was hoping you could make me invisible or something. Can you? Make me invisible? Really? I mean, okay. Now I'm finally going to have some fun around here.
So I have to explore, basically.
It's my boy Sven you need to listen to.
Wait, I know you. There's no mistake. You're a wanted man, and it's time to pay for your crimes. Oh, forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time, but even the Jarl's influence has
Okay.
limits. Be more careful.
So should I go back to that guy and maybe he'll give me the mission now? Is it Dragon's Reach? High Hrothgar. Let's give it a go. A Todd game working as intended? Almost never.
You shout, speak in the language of dragons. Thus your sky above voice.
No. It did mark the quest as complete, but only once I left the building. Learn the power of word from Einarth. Apparently entering and leaving the building multiple times is the solution.
learning a word of power is only the first step. You must unlock its meaning through constant practice in order to use it. Well, that is how the rest of us learn shouts. As Dragonborn, you can absorb a slain dragon's life force and knowledge directly. As part of your initiation, Master Einard will allow you to tap into his understanding of role. Strike the targets as they appear. Use your unrelenting force shout to strike
Targets?
the targets as they appear. Use both weapons. Use both weapons.
Right, hold it down.
Well done. Again. You learn quickly. Once more. Impressive. Your thumb is precise. You show great promise, Dragon. We will perform your next trial in the courtyard. Follow.
Learn Master Body. Learn the word of power from Body. Oh. I'm gonna learn Da.
We will now see how you learn a completely new shout. Mr. Bori will teach you Wood, which means whirlwind.
Not Da.
You must hear the word within yourself before you can project it into a thumb.
Whirlwind Sprint. Using the paralysis spell at the right point in this quest can lead to hilarious results.
Will gift you his knowledge of wood.
Do I have that spell? Oh my god. No, I don't. Demonstrate your whirlwind sprint shout.
We'll see how quickly you can master a new shout. Master Wolfgar will demonstrate whirlwind sprint. Then it will be your turn. Master Bori? X! Whoosh! It's your turn.
Oh!
Stand next to me. Master Bori will open
Dragon Ball power.
Use your whirlwind sprint to pass through before it closes. Your quick mastery of a new Thum is astonishing. I'd heard the stories of the abilities of Dragonborn, but to see it for myself... You were given this gift by the gods for a reason.
I've seen a vid where paralyzing him at that point causes him to yeet himself off the mountain.
You are now ready for your last trial.
That's amazing.
The horn of Jürgen Windcaller, our founder, from his tomb in the ancient fane of Ostengrav. Remain true to the way of the voice, and you will return.
Way! Gamer score. Oh, I'm not connected to Xbox Live apparently. I'm using the old USB network adapter for the Xbox 360. They were never any good to begin with. So I'm not surprised it keeps getting disconnected.
Dragons have always been able to. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and... in Mythic, for most people. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
What's New Vegas like? I know people go mad for New Vegas. Naturally, I'm expecting answers along the lines of New Vegas is great. But I'm going to ask anyway. What's New Vegas like? And also, what are the achievements / trophies in New Vegas like? Okay. Where on the map do I need to go? Ustengrav. Nearest to there, I guess, is Western Watchtower. Well, I've tried to play New Vegas, and the furthest I ever got was on Steam. I played like a good, I want to say, 12 hours? Let me check my Steam. So library, New Veg. Apparently I've played 31.5 hours. Somehow that feels wrong. Because I've only got 4 achievements in that time. There isn't a post-game. Yeah, I heard that. But the game's ending is more, like, concrete in the sense that it, you know, it changes based on the actions you took in the game, and, you know, the ending can be quite long if you've done a lot of things. That is true that the game's been running that long. That also doesn't factor in one playthrough. There's a few times I've attempted to play New Vegas, and all of that sort of adds up into the overall runtime. Right. Trolls. From my past experience, don't want to fight those, generally. Are you friendly? Don't seem too worrying. Too worrisome. You know, I want to like Fallout 4. I tried to get into it and I couldn't. Like, now that I'm sort of feeling Skyrim, maybe it's time to give Fallout 4 or New Vegas another chance. New Vegas is especially tempting because, you know, gamerscore. Fallout 4, New Vegas, Fallout 3, I mean, I own all of them on Steam, pretty much. Yo, magic is OP. What the hell? Matthew Perry in a non-Chandler role. Yeah, that's right. He was the voice of, is his name Butch? The main antagonist of the game, the one that shoots you at the start. How can it be a raw rabbit leg? I killed it with fire. Yo, this thing looks slightly dangerous. Like a yeti of some kind? Oh gosh. I don't like how hard it is to kill. Benny, that's it. Not Butch. Butch is the name of the bully in Fallout 3. I kill his mom and then I blame it on the rad roaches. Tunnel snakes rule! Yeah, that guy. I would play through Fallout 3 again, but I have no reason to. Because I have all the achievements in the Xbox 360 version. And I have all the achievements in the Windows PC version. The Windows PC version took significantly less time to fully complete. You open up the console and you type add achievement space 1, add achievement space 2, add achievement space 3. But no, on 360 I played through Fallout 3 and all its DLCs. Highly satisfying. DLC... Wait, so is the Game of the Year edition a different code? Because I was under the impression that it's the same code, so therefore it's the same achievements. If the Game of the Year edition technically counts as a different game, then that's my excuse to play through Fallout 3 again. I want to raise my magicka. Can't I just, like, completely waste my healing and then wait for it to recharge and fully waste my healing again? Yeah, it's the same game achievements-wise. So it's one disc that is the game, and it's a second disc, which is a DLC installer. So a similar thing, I have Shivering Isles on Xbox 360 as a physical disc within hand's reach, which basically is just an installer for Shivering Isles, and I think it's also the Knights of the Nine on one disc. This is for Oblivion. It's the same setup. It's the DLC and a basic XEX menu that acts as an installer. Healing has to heal damage to get XP. Right, okay. Fuck. Lydia. Nobody walks like that. Nobody walks like that. Right, this time I'm gonna save before engaging Frost Troll motherfucker. Protect me, Lydia. That was pathetic. Yes, stand there! Yes, stand there! Yes! Yes, stand there! Having the same spell on both hands can boost the effect. I'll check it out. Ha! I love it when they just stand there. Why can't I take the arrow? Why can't I take the arrow? I can pick it up. I can drag it around. But I can't pick it up. Weird. Yeah, can't pick them up. That's so strange. This place looks pretty epic. Doesn't appear to be many enemies here. Bit of a sheer drop. I just totally could not get into Starfield last year. I really tried. Don't know what it is about this that's different. Is that a ghost? Hey, 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 hey! No, no! Not letting you get away. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Shit, there was a frost troll there. Archery's increased to 30. Nice one. La 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 la. Oh no. Nuh-uh. I don't see it anymore. I think I've lost it. I can barely kill anything, though. All the creatures are kicking my ass. Oh, there we go. Something I can kill. Poisoned. Trying to work out if it's Skyrim sending me to sleep or the time of night sending me to sleep. And I had to be up fairly early this morning, so might be that as well. All right. Steel mace. Anyone? Disconnected from Xbox Live. This adapter is pants. They were pants when they came out. They were a stopgap. They were the absolute lowest grade solution. I wouldn't have any issues if I was wired, but don't currently have wired set up with the new router.
These thralls of yours are slower than our... Gonians in a blizzard.
Feel free to grab a pick and help them out. I prefer not to sully myself with manual labor.
Oh! Hopefully I'm meant to be helping that guy. Attack first, ask questions later. There he is. Conjuration spells cost 12 less to cast. Shit. Not that I conjure anything, but... Yeah, I need to get this one. So then as I raise my sneak, I can get that one. I like it when the sneak works out. It just doesn't work out very often. The Assassin's Blade. Is that something I just missed? That I should pick up? Oh, that's right. I want to equip the robes, don't I? For magicka recovery. Ooh, we've got Draugrs here as well. Great. Scaly? Poliota. Didn't he do the voice of Tommy Vercetti in Grand Theft Auto Vice City? So above the bow skill, it turns dagger sneak attack bonus to 16 times. What? That's crazy. I think the bow one being 6 times is already excessive enough. But damn, 16 times backstab damage. Whoa. It's pretty cray. Potion of lockpicking. Of course that's a thing. You can one hit kill sleeping dragons if you get up to them. What, with Assassin's Blade? That's crazy. Okay. I'll do this dungeon and then I'll call it for the night. Yeah, I know that you can read all of the books you find. It's just, you know. Unless they're the lusty Argonian maid, I'm not interested. Only peak fiction. I only read peak fiction. I know you can have pictures in books modding this game, so yeah, I'm sure there are some great books that can be modded in. Oh no, not a Nord sword. No. Actually, let's take a look at that. 12. Forget I'm here. I only read it for the articles, I swear. Of course. Ah, I can press X. I don't have to go into my inventory and unequip. Lots of potions kicking around in here. I like it. Ustengrav Depths. There's no level cap in Skyrim, is there? Like, there's a level cap of something like 30 or 40 in Oblivion. There's a level cap in Fallout 3. No, don't pick up the tankard. I wonder what the highest level anyone's legitimately got to in Skyrim is. There isn't a level cap if you have the update that lets you legendary your skills once they hit 100. Though I think the game might overflow glitch after a certain point. Oh, nice! I love me a good overflow. It's one of the best parts of Final Fantasy VII. Is chugging hero drinks and overflowing on Ruby Weapon, killing it in like 2 hits. I think I could pick up the arrow. It's really annoying when it won't let me pick up an arrow. Oh, that's you, Lydia. Must have had a heart attack. Okay, where did the stuff on the table go? Oh, it's back. Not even allowed to loot your table in peace. allowed any of my arrows back either. I'm sure I also picked up something I didn't want. A bowl? Yeah. Apparently I got 4 of those. It counts as sneak damage while they're getting out of the container. Right. Did that open both doors? It did. Arcane Enchanter. What does this do? To enchant an item, you must know an enchantment and have a filled soul gem. No, don't disenchant. Oh, for fuck's sake. So easy to back out of these menus. I don't know any enchantments. Potion of the Knight. Tell me more. Increase heavy armor skill by 10 points for 60 seconds. That's such a non-potion. Take Troll Skull. It's only worth 5. Ooh, getting a bit close, aren't we?
Oh. They ran into their own traps! Right, so level 252 would be the lowest you could conceivably get all the perks. And then everything after that is just stat increases. Right, okay.
It's not so amazing now I know that the skeletons die in one hit anyway. Made me feel really kind of special. Briefly there. Skirmisher's Potion. Increases light armor skill. Hiya! Alright. This appears to be a dead end. Obviously, I want to get back there. It's nothing this way. It's quite pretty down here. Video game waterfalls. Rule 101, there's something behind them. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be a video game if there wasn't. Just gold, though. You're carrying too much to be able to run. Mm-hmm. $18. Back there I heard Dragon Wall music. What, under the waterfall? Is that where I need to be? Ah, here! God, if it had teeth it would have bit me. Fade, become ethereal. That sounds good! I get back up. Oh, that way. Show me the map. My marker is over there somewhere. I see. I have to walk across that beam. Okay. I get it. But how's Lydia gonna follow me? There must be a switch on the other side. Lydia. There we go. And now Lydia can walk through. That's silly. Got a bad feeling about this. Why? What could possibly go wrong? Hurry floor. That's what. Come on. There we go. Desiccated corpse. Oh. This looks worrying. Thought for a minute it was a monster coming to get me. Meet with whoever took the horn. Someone took the horn? You know, it had occurred to me that a lot of the Draugrs around here were dead, and I did wonder why. But I assumed it was just like a big area boss or something. Ring of Minor Illusion. 16! 16 times the detail. 19. My dwarven bow is still better. Right, let's go through my misc. Carrying stuff I don't need. Dragon scales. Look at them. 10 weight each. Butterfly in a jar. Canis root damages stamina. Jazzbay grapes, a weakness to magic. Juniper berries, weakness to fire. Lavender is resist magic. Weakness to magic. Resist fire. Resist poison. Restore health. Okay. It's freed up some inventory space. So the person who came here and stole the horn went all the way back through the dungeon? Did he find some Draugr and say, "Excuse me, Draugr, while you're here, can you just pull the lever again?" Well, I came back to Skyrim. That was unexpected. I think Adrienne influenced that decision, as did WWE 12 not working. Right, thank you very much for coming. Would like to get Existential Ennui back up tomorrow. So I'm going to aim toward that. Thank you very much. Until next time, if we live that long, take care. Bye-bye.